Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Jonathan Stein. Today we're gonna be checking out my track Upgrade, which I released pretty recently. There's some dope stuff in here, so let's check it out and see what I did.
Alright, the first element, and something I've been doing with a lot of my recent music, is vocal chop work. So this is a acapella I pulled from Splice, and I just put into a simpler, into slice mode, and the way you do that, in case you don't know, is with these three modes here. That's a whole other story. So is that. This is slice mode here, and then you could manually put in the transients, or it'll do it automatically based on the transient sensitivity. And then I just drew in some MIDI and just waited till I found something that sounded good. And same thing here, actually. This is also a chop, a much simpler one with some kind of processing to make it more ambient. Cool. And then we got these drums that come in, and the first beat, it's a very interesting beat. I mean, it's kind of like a sort of Afro beat. Not really though, but it's cool. It's got a nice bounce to it. A lot of like claps, acoustic claps. Yeah, sounds good. And here's some of the stuff that I did to the kick. I think the kick sounds really good. It's one of these brighter decap kicks. A lot of limiting. I use this plugin called Spectre to give it a lot of extra top end. And this is a great sub that I've been using a lot lately. This was actually no, this was not live hats that I played. This is some hats I pulled from Splice that I chopped up and probably quantized. Some extra drum fill moments here too. Yeah. We switched it up to this trap vibes. So this channel here is just all hats, and I grouped them that way so that I could put the entire rack 60 milliseconds behind. I use a line delay a lot to just get drip, as opposed to dripping back on the grid. The difference there is when you just have a delay here. You know, some people actually like to do it here, although there's one little problem to this, which is it adds latency to the project. And if you export stems, it doesn't account for this. Whereas if you use this align delay thing here, you could still draw in MIDI on the grid here, but still have it perform off the beat. So it just makes it easier to compose. Here's the hats, just doing some different stuff. And we just got this very classic kind of big trappy rhythm. Yeah, okay, so here's a good little resample moment. This is where I just resampled the whole track and did a pitch drop. Same thing here, it's a chop, reverse. This is just a wub sample I pulled. Just a little whoop. That's a sweep I made a long time ago that I still like to use a lot. It's just, you know, the result of like a kick and a big crash reversed. And that's like a very like Hans Zimmer-y Batman horn reverse. I believe this was me recording this.
Upgrade.
Maybe not though, not sure. Yeah, I think it is. Interesting, and there's this block part here. This is something I've been doing a little bit too. I did something kind of similar to this on business class. It's just kind of like this ambient clicky noise. Okay, this is the chop down an octave. Yeah, more resample work. Actually, no, that wasn't even resampled. That was me just doing this and hitting Command D a couple times to duplicate. this right here, I believe was done with granulator. Let me see if I have the source of that granulator. I don't think I do, but I'll just give you a little taste of what I did. I basically took, okay, so this whole channel here is my exported resample. So that was just me, just taking the bounce of the track and just putting it right back in so that I could do resample work like what I did here. And then I used this thing called granulator. I'm just gonna find this this rack that I have. Yeah, okay, this is something I just took a bit of time to make. And I'll go ahead and leave it in the project file for you to play with when you download it. And this is just a crazy, crazy, crazy Max for Live device that you could download for free. So what you do is you put a bit of audio in here and messing with these different parameters here, such as grain, size, and spray. I think I might even just do a whole separate video on this, but I'll just give you a little taste of what this could do. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's basically sound design heaven. So more on that later, but I'll just leave that in here for you to play with. And that's pretty much it. The track's about to be taken out. I also pitch dropped it. And this is just a really lovely outro that I did just on an acoustic piano. I think I even just recorded it with my iPhone and popped it in here. Just to add a little bit of emotion to the end. And there you go. That's Upgrade.
All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. Much love. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. I will see y'all soon. Stay sweat.